Hit these motherfuckers with some Dopey, dude.
I love that Dopey every day. I love to hear the next thing that Chris and Dave are gonna say. And yes, there's Dopey. I used to be a junkie, but now I have some hopey because of those dopes down at Dopey. Hello and welcome to Dopey. I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
And it's the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. Also possibly about recovery. We are here in Southampton. What are you pointing at me for? What do you want me to say?
Dude, let's call this guy.
Okay,
we're gonna go right on the horn, Dopey
I'd
Nation,
say
immediately.
I would really try to refrain from your black speak.
What do you mean?
Okay, for about 7 months.
They can't see me.
Yeah, but I can.
Yeah.
For about 7 months.
I'm closer to black than you are.
If you say so.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so nervous. I'm like a schoolgirl at church. So I'm sitting there, and the first guy, he's like, I just want to thank God for being my higher power, and I'm so glad I'm here, and I'm so glad I'm clean. I'm just so glad, I'm so grateful, and I want to thank God. And I'm like, okay. Yeah. And then the next guy goes, yeah, thanks, family. I just want to thank God, my higher power. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so happy to stay clean. And then the third guy raises his hand, and he goes, what's up, fam? I can't get it right. I just can't do it. And he's screaming. I don't know why no one can tell me what I'm supposed to do, but I don't know. And I'm just like, oh my God. And then the black guy raises his hand and goes, hello, family. I just want to thank God, my higher power, for keeping me one day sober. Ugh. And I'm just sitting there, and then I raise my hand.
It sounds like a horrible meeting.
And I'm just like, hello, family. I just want to thank God, my higher power, for keeping me clean.
You did not.
And it's like, I'm just so grateful to be sober, family. It's just amazing. And I said, you know, sometimes my head is so neurotic, it's like a washing machine, and it never stops spinning, family. You digs? and then this old woman raised her hand. She goes, hello, I just want to thank God, my higher power, for keeping me clean. And I just want to say that washing machine is a really good image for me, because that's what my head's like. It's like a washing machine. Now I want to do my favorite impression. Woman from Long Island ordering food where I work. Yes, I'd like a matzo ball soup hot. Yes, I'd like fries extra crispy. Yes, I'd like a diet cream soda. Thank you. I would say, how about this, lady? I'm going to tell you they're extra crispy, but they're not going to be. How does that feel? And she said, just get me the fries. I want a corned beef sandwich cut thin.
Dude, we don't get a review for like 2 days, and Dave's like, people stop writing reviews.
You don't feel the same way?
Downloads dip for a minute, and Dave's like, it's tanking. The show's over.
Dopey Nation. What are we going to do, man?
Yeah.
Dopey Nation.
I like it because I feel you too. I feel where you're coming from, but I'm your counsel.
Chris plays it cool right now. If I don't say anything, and it's horrible, I need to say something.
If you panic, then it calms me down.
Yeah, if I don't panic, I get Chris on the phone. He's like, Dave, I don't know, man. I think the download count's pretty down today. I'm like, oh no, because I'm like, I don't know what to say because I'm not gonna respond the way you respond. I'm not like you. I'm fucking retarded. I'm like, head for the hills. It's over. It's over. I was like, well, what are you gonna do about it?
You're like black and white cookies, t-shirt business. What am I gonna do?
No, I'm like, it's over because when I say something to Chris is much smarter than me. I hate to admit it. I don't really think it. But Chris is much smarter than me in a lot of issues. And the thing he says to me that's so smart
is that you should never be a financial analyst.
Right.
Because Dave looks at the chart and he tries to make meaning, and I'm just like, shut up.
I'm like, do you think you can download it 50 times right now? Because I feel like today is a little bit light. We just got an email that said I was an asshole. You know, I don't see myself that way. Do you know that?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
I wasn't listening.
Chris went to that place where he doesn't come back from. He goes inside the mirror.
Hold on. In every passionate pursuit, the pursuit counts more than the object pursued.
Chris, can you come back? Can I beat it out of you?
The price we pay to save ourselves will not be weighed in bars of gold.
Do you understand what
Buy
I'm
back
talking
your
about?
soul, set your spirit free.
Do you understand what I'm talking about? I can't believe they want to test me today. How many take-homes can I get? I can't believe today they want to test me. I just shot this morning. Brenda, can I test tomorrow?
Anyways, this was great. And Toodles?
Hey, Brenda, you don't think I could get some more take-homes? I thought I'd get 7 take-homes this week. Just to listen to them. I can't believe they're going to test me today. I can't believe it. It's like music. It's like Beethoven's fucking symphony in my head. I just want to be there. I wish we were there now.
All right. So thanks, guys, for listening. And we're going to close it out with Test Your Work? Or did
Maybe we'll open it and close it. Anyway, stay strong. Be well.
And Toodles. Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. Chris here. Speaking of dumb shit, yours truly did something incredibly moronic and said some stuff on this episode that came from a place of poor judgment, so it had to be edited for content. I apologize, Dopey Nation, for the truncated version, but we'll jump right into Myron's story of the cult that he was in for 2 decades and read a pretty cool email from a fan.
What is our show called? Culty now?
Culty.
You just shut him off. You're an idiot. The connection's horrible, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think I just shut my phone down.
You're so stupid.
Oh, my phone takes like 4 minutes to start up, too.
Do you know his number by heart?
No.
Oh, well. Write us an email.
What do you think? Was this episode good?
We don't talk about that on the air anymore.
Oh, we didn't do the iTunes review of the week.
We can't do it. We gotta go.
Real snappy. Is he ready to go?
They were ready 10 minutes ago.
All right, let's do this. Dopey Nation, stay strong. Toodles, what do you guys say?
Write an email, dopeypodcast@gmail.com. Sign up, follow us on Instagram. Have a good night. Let your freak flag fly. Stay strong.
Toodles.
Goodbye. Hello.
Hold on, we started again.
Hello, and welcome to Dopey.
I didn't like that one.
Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm Dave.
My name is Chris.
Did you like that one?
My name is Chris.
What? Hello. Did you like that one?
Hello.
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
Good. And this is Dopey, the podcast about mostly dumb shit. And here we are in the luxurious, sprawling estate of Chris's parents in Southampton, home of rich people everywhere. Whatever.
All right. Well, anyways,
I love both of them.
This isn't Dopey, the podcast about Artie Lang and Howard Stern. So
I thought you wanted.
I did.
I'm just smoking a cigarette, and he's like, "I want you to talk about Artie Lang."
No, I did. I want to hear more of it. But
You're such an asshole.
Why?
How could you do this to me? What do you think about Chris here? Chris he's on Reddit. He hasn't been to a meeting in 3 weeks. What are we gonna do? Maybe you got to give Chris some words here. You got nothing to say?
Yeah, I concur.
Chris is ready for bed. You should see his face. Don't be a stranger. Let us know what you thought. And
Toodles.
I also want to know what you think about the Hamptons versus the Lower East Side.
Hamptons is nice. I mean, we'll do another one. I want to do one in New York in December. I think we should do it in the belly of your beast, of your restaurant.
Just chill, man.
Why not, dude?
Goodbye.
Have some pastrami and some fries.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm just talking.
Listen, first of all, they don't want it there. Second of all, you wouldn't be able to pay attention. You can't even do it in an empty house. Anyway, have a good night.
Toodles.
Let your freak flag fly. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, recovery, and dumb shit. I'm Dave.
My name is Chris.
How you feel, Chris?
I'm good. We're doing an episode right now with. Usually we have a little bit of an idea what we're going to talk about. We have absolutely no fucking clue what we're going to talk about right now.
But, I mean, we get so much joy from Dopey. How much joy do you get from Dopey?
Oh, it's great. It's the only place I can come and take off all my many hats.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I was trying to talk to Dave about this, about the hats and wearing different hats and how at Dopey I don't have to wear a hat, and he just wasn't feeling my metaphor.
Well, how about the punchline for the metaphor?
What, that I was bald or something? What was it again? What did I say?
I wear all these different hats in my many walks of life. And I'm so excited to do Dopey where I can just be bald. That's what he said.
Was that on the phone or text?
That was on the phone. Yeah. Thank God I didn't have to.
I'm bald right now.
Thank God I didn't have to read that text.
Yeah.
I have a podcast called Dopey about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit.
Bloody brilliant. How do you say it?
Bloody brilliant.
Yeah, but say it like you say it.
Bloody brilliant.
That's not how.
Oh, you mean with like an English accent?
Yeah.
Bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't like to see you at such a low energy level.
It's all that sugar.
It's just to give.
Nobody's going to listen to the episode after this.
What are you talking about?
Because you're just rambling.
That's all we do. Anyway, goodbye. Stay strong.
All right, Toodles.
Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
And today we are recording in a very special new location on the west side of Manhattan, in the home where I grew up. And funnily enough, we have a special guest who's also my father, Alan. Welcome to Dopey.
Yeah, it's really nice to be here.
I'm very excited for this. I'm sure the Dopey Nation wants to hear what's going to happen. But anyway, so I met Alan literally 30 minutes ago. He's a wonderful man, and it just leaves me wondering, how did Dave turn out the way he did?
This is going to be the worst episode we ever did.
No, it's going to be
you've
wrong.
already had worse episodes already. I can tell you you've had worse episodes.
This is the real deal here. This is like...
Oh, thank God the food is
There's
here.
the Thai food. We're going to pause it.
All right, so are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
How come it's not rolling?
It's rolling.
How come I don't see any lines?
Because you can't see it. I can see it.
I don't see any lines.
It's going. Look at it. It's got a little tiny line.
So this is what you guys do. You talk about stuff working or not working when it is working, and the whole audience out there is hearing you talking about is it working or is it not
They're
working.
all high, though. They think it's funny.
Yeah.
So look, Dopey Nation, I didn't have a clue.
Look at him talking to the
I didn't have a clue. Right, and of course I can't listen when you start telling the stories.
That's the whole show.
Yeah, well that's the
you
part
listen
I
to
don't
it when we
listen.
talk
What
about
about-
setting up the mic?
Yes, that's the part I hear. I hear the music at the beginning, and I hear the shtick about setting up the mic, and then when you start telling these stories, I say I learned some things that I didn't want to learn about, and I found to be horrible stuff that my son did, which was mind-boggling to me.
My dad and I have a very good relationship, right or wrong.
Yes, I love David.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys going to do with this show thing, or whatever this is
This
called?
episode or the show at large?
This at large.
At large? I don't know, man.
Nothing. The one that everybody hates the most is the one where we keep saying, this show sucks. This is the worst
That's
one.
like all of them.
No,
No,
we don't do it anymore.
you did it on one show way too often,
That
which
was the
everybody agreed. Yeah, this one does suck. Yes, it's no good. And what's the other thing? This thing is when you tour with your ADD, where you can't decide on what to do, and so Chris says, "Yes, I'm going to do that," and David says, "Sure, do it." Then he says, "No, don't do it." Then Chris says, "Yeah, I'm going to do that," and David says, "Sure, do it." Then he says, "No, don't do that." Give me a break. I mean, you make up your mind and do it or not do it.
Dad, you're ruining the show. This episode has made me incredibly uncomfortable.
I liked it. I think it was good. I think we needed this. This is
What
good.
do we need it for?
Because it's got some more background on you.
Well,
yeah, this is very real.
I have tons and tons of stories that I did not
Like
mention.
what?
You know, well, maybe a different episode.
Like
some
what?
other
You're
time.
not coming on again. You might as well get it out now.
No, we only have 2.5 minutes left, so I'm not going to say anything.
All right, Dopey Nation, stay strong.
Toodles. You got anything to say?
It was a pleasure being here with you guys, and I hope this is a major, major success, and you help tons and tons of people.
That would be good.
That would be wonderful.
We help tons of people too. Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
And we are in a fancy hotel near Central Park at Chris's sister's hotel room that Chris is staying in to record Dopey. When you hear me talk, it probably sounds like I hear Long Islanders talk. Yeah. When they're like, "Welcome to the Great River Non-Smoking Meetings of Alcoholics Anonymous."
So what's it like being devilishly handsome and intelligent to boot? How's that working for you?
I don't know about that.
How is that working for you?
Not well.
It's really well in Manhattan you can't throw a stick and not hit a Jew.
They're everywhere.
So
it is crack for us when we get a review on the Apple Podcast app, or on iTunes. If you want to make the
it's
co-host,
not my drug of choice.
You like it, dude.
But it's not my drug of choice.
What's your drug of choice?
I like emails.
You like emails?
Yeah, I like long emails that are complimentary.
I like that number going up on the reviews a lot, but a positive email, of course.
No more negative reviews, whoever's leaving
A negative email or a negative review.
Negative nothing. You keep your negativity to Reddit, okay?
Yeah.
Spare me. Let me have my sleep.
Okay. All right, are we down here?
Stay strong.
Stay strong, Dopey Nation, and Toodles.
Goodbye.
All right, stop that shit.
Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave.
My name is Chris.
Why do you say it Why do you say it like that?
I don't know, I just like that. My name is Chris.
Maybe you should introduce it.
Hello, welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit.
My name is Chris.
My name is Dave.
My name is Chris.
So here we are, sitting here, doing another podcast. This is going to be another one of those episodes that we just let it rip, and we have no clue what we're doing.
Chris, but why don't you set the scene?
Yeah, we're in this little cheap motel.
It's funny.
It's not fucking Dave, just for everybody to know, he blows everything out of proportion.
No,
he blows the house in Southampton out of proportion. Yeah, it's a nice house, but he makes it sound like it's an estate on the beach from Billions. You know?
I did not make it sound like that.
It's in town.
Dude, it's like the way you talk about this room, it makes me think that when you would smoke crack in a welfare hotel, you were like at the Ramada or something.
Okay, yes. If you're referencing it to crack motels, this is a palace.
Dude, this is a really nice hotel room. It's a huge... Just so you guys listen, anybody who's of this universe, we are in... What's the hotel called? The Park...
Park Central Hotel.
The Park...
This was cheaper. This was the cheaper option.
Cheaper than what? Than the Essex House and the Plaza. Not cheaper than fucking
Plaza.
Holiday Inn. This is the fucking...
No, it's the same as Holiday. Not the same as Holiday.
Bullshit. I don't feel like shaming you right now, so I'm gonna not ask the next question.
What? Tell me.
No, I don't feel like shaming you.
Why not? Just shame me.
No, I don't feel like it.
I want it.
No. Okay.
I got in trouble and they were like searching my room, or my roommate got in trouble or something, and they were like grooming through my room, and they look under my bed and they find like 8 or 9 bowls full of fucking water, and I am like pretty good at lying on the spot, and they pull them out, they're like, what are these? And I just had nothing.
You're ruining my whole story.
Yeah, but continue. I was just trying to get them back on track.
This is the worst episode ever.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
This episode is like it's like a classic bad episode of Dopey.
What does that mean?
I mean, it's like in the new good episodes of Dopey, we like talk about other stuff, and we don't necessarily get hung up on stories. And in this episode, we got hung up on... It's also late at night.
It's late at night, it's all asides. We say one half of one story, and I'm interjecting stories within your stories, and...
It's a classic, horrible...
Classic, yeah. Email us if this was a horrible episode, please.
Well, if we haven't responded to you, just know that the email wasn't good enough to merit a response. I'm just kidding.
But if we haven't responded, you send another email. And if we haven't read your email and you want us to...
Are you saying if we haven't responded, they should send another email?
Yeah.
Dude, why don't you just respond?
If we forgot or something.
But, if we forgot, we didn't forget on purpose. We'll put it like that.
And then, if we haven't read your email in the show and you want us to read it...
Probably because you're not an ex-gymnast female in the fucking jungle sending... Whatever.
That was the last episode, man. Alright, that's enough. Let's fucking finish this.
Well, yeah, I take that back. I apologize to you and to the Dopey Nation.
Apology accepted.
Send us emails and write reviews. And
please
strong.
Write us a review. It's the greatest thing in the world when we receive.
If you can send us a review in a needle, so Chris can shoot it, that would be great.
Exactly. Yeah. Roll that up in your pipe and smoke it.
Thank you. Stay strong. Write a review about this episode.
And Toodles. Hello, and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. I'm Chris.
I'm Dave.
And here we are.
Yes.
Yeah, where are we? Chelsea?
Dude, why are you so bad at starting it?
You do it.
Just erase that.
No, you do it.
Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
And we're back.
Back in action.
Yes, in Manhattan at my father's apartment. And I'm sorry for saying this, Dad, because I'm sure you're listening, but it's better that you're not here. Isn't it better that my dad's not here?
No, I'd love to have him here again.
You would?
Yeah.
You're so full of shit. You're not. It's so nice to not have him here. I love my dad more than anybody. The story is good, but
It's not even that dopey. It's just a funny story.
the mastication is revolting.
Yeah.
It is-
CJ didn't like it.
It was disgusting.
How many people do you think have emailed us and told us not to eat on the podcast? At least 5.
More.
Yeah.
At least 15. But we don't do that anymore.
You still eat chocolate sometimes.
I eat chocolate when you talk. I figure we could get away with that. Well, Chris just went on a monumental vacation, and I'm not trying to make Chris uncomfortable. They went to, Chris pronounces it Anguilla. I heard of it in my life as Anguilla, but either way, I've never been there.
Either's fine.
So I'm sure Chris is right.
No, either works.
But Chris's parents, and I'm not.
Stop harping on this shit,
Dude,
bro.
I can't. I'm not harping. I just think it's important that people understand what the hell is going on. They have literally a gigantic mansion in the Caribbean.
So anyways, let's go into some dopey stuff, dude. We've been doing this. We've been going for 15 minutes or so. We need to hit the new year off with some drug stories.
Why do you need to ruin our podcast by worrying where it's going?
Because I feel like this is a really boring thing that nobody's interested in.
Why do you do that?
You don't think so?
Why? Because I said boy so many times?
Yeah.
Really? Is that why?
Yeah.
But
So go to our Instagram and drop us a review and send us an email and follow us on
are
Facebook.
you out of sorts? Are you out of sorts?
So just keep going.
What's going on?
This is good.
What? No, seriously. What's going on?
Nothing.
Do you feel uncomfortable?
No, it's good. The story's it's good.
You don't like the story.
No, it's good.
You made me tell the story, and now you want it to end.
I realize it's not going anywhere because it's over, right?
What do you want to talk about, Chris? What's wrong with you? Why don't we talk about what the fuck is wrong with you?
Let's look at
You start talking about Kabod so that I'll tell that story, and then you end it before I'm done telling it. You think what you just did is better for the show than what I was just doing? You think this... Look at you. You're like in the paper. You forgot the show's happening. You're reading a list.
I think it was good. Yeah.
You see, I think that you and I really have one big... What? What?
You know how much grease is on the show notes?
Where's the grease
All your
from? Where's it from?
Dude, Dopey Asian, he has this piece of shit paper.
Read what it says on the back.
It says shalom to all on the back, and it's just covered in grease.
Why do you put me down? You see, you even want to gang up on me when nobody else is here. You're not a good person. That's the article you wrote?
Oh my god. That article was good. You didn't
It's
think
just
so?
untruthful.
Dave was telling me before the show started that the difference between me and him is that I'm very kind to strangers and that I'm mean to my friends and that I seem like a good person, but deep down I'm really a bad person.
What is that?
Psychoanalysis. What are you pointing at? Oh, it's this Empire State Building.
No. There's some weird shadows moving in those windows in waves.
Oh, it's wild. All right, so let's read the email.
Did you see that?
I don't, but this is not good for the show. You
It's
have any
really
HPPD?
No, I don't have that stuff. But just for the
And
least.
should we mention? I mean, it should be the dopeypodcast.com.
I can't believe we didn't mention it. Oh my god. By now it's been up and it's prospering. We have a website.
We got a fucking website. Dude.
Dopeypodcast.com.
We're a couple of idiots. It took us a year. And
Toodles?
Toodles. You said it.
Oh,
you
God.
said it. All right, Toodles.
Wait. Tell Shane to step his game up.
Shane, you're a wonderful human being. The light in me honors the light in you.
Don't you think he should step his game up a little bit, though?
His game is on point.
You don't want to tell him to step his game up?
No, that's for you. That's your duty.
Yeah, Shane, you better step your game up, son.
All right, guys. Toodles.
Come on. Shit.
Yeah, but what are we talking about?
It's on. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave.
My name is Chris.
And we are still in Manhattan.
Okay, so what's on the agenda, man?
Dude, what are you're staring off into space?
I'm ready. I'm thinking.
You're not looking at me. We're just chilling.
Okay.
Why can't you just chill and let it flow, homie?
All right.
I want to talk about Wicked Doc beer.
I'm very distracted by your feet touching the tissues.
Yeah,
Dave has these disgusting feet, and his feet are just touching the top tissue in the tissue box. So whoever uses the next tissue, it'll have been rubbed on his feet. That was impressive.
What?
He just used his toes to... Are you going to use that? Oh, my God. He's using it. It's disgusting.
Tell them.
It's disgusting.
Tell them what I just did.
He just rubbed his feet all over a tissue.
That's not what I did.
And then
What did
wiped
I
on
do?
his face.
What did I do?
You used the gross foot tissue on your nose.
No, I took a tissue out of the box with my deft, ambidextrous
It was
toes.
impressive. I don't think I could do that
I
if I tried.
flicked it into the air.
That's
I
not true.
caught it, spun it around, blew my nose, wiped it on your face. What's wrong with you? Sometimes I don't even believe your little fucking germophobia. I like to go and get a couple dishes and share.
Oh, see, I can share with other people, but it's like the way I do it is like, okay, you want some of my entree? I'll have some of yours. We'll each get it. I will cut the entree in half. You will cut the entree in half, and then we each pick which side we're gonna get. Like it's straight drug deal. You know what I mean? Like it's a business transaction that happens, and then I get my food in front of me and keep your fork and your spoon away from it.
You got problems.
Well, I'm not denying that.
Wow.
It's just like you can tell they agonize over getting like the perfect fucking picture.
Like you.
I don't do that, dude. I put the worst shit on there.
No, you put that very handsome tuxedo picture.
The tuxedo picture.
Then the very one with
What about
you.
the thumbs up?
The thumbs
though?
up is saying, this is what I'm really like. All that aside,
What is the brain saying?
I'm very smart. I like to talk. I present. The tuxedos, I'm wealthy.
It's not working for me.
Sometimes I go to galas. I might be at a gala. I might be talking in front of a brain someplace. Or I might just be drunk on the couch giving the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Those are the many faces of Chris.
It's not working
But
for
hold
me.
on. Let me just say something. Chris is very handsome. He's very smart. He's very kind to strangers. Not particularly to people that he's dating. So if you really like him, he'll probably end you. But if you don't like him, he'll love you. And then if you like him, he'll end you.
If you really
Again.
like me, you'll probably either convert to being a Jew or shave all your hair off after we break up.
Dude, that shit is so funny. And it makes you
I
laugh
still
so
have the
much.
original one.
Which?
I still have it saved.
Well, we have all the original ones saved.
Yeah.
That's
Lost
what we-
tapes. Lost
yeah.
tapes will be...
Available on DVD in 2025. Maybe. Okay, I want you to participate in this. I do not want you to zone out.
Okay.
What would you do if I punched you in the face? Would you start beating me up?
No, I just take it.
You would?
Yeah, non-violence.
I just want to take this mug and bash your face in.
Non-violence to my core, man.
Pick up the phone and fucking follow our
us some shit.
Instagram.
Yep.
Do something. Don't listen. Well, Trey, if you're listening, I'm sorry I put down Fish. If you want to come on Dopey to defend Fish, like, I'd love that.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. All right, so that's it, right?
I don't know. Is that it?
I think that's it. We're gone long.
Too long.
Long episode.
You know, Trey
It's
sat
dangerous
in.
when we start doing music stuff.
I just want to say this.
Black hole.
I just want to say this that Trey is an awesome guitar player.
He is.
He
You're
actually
sucking up to him.
yeah. He played at the Dead's reunion and he was great. He also sang Jerry Parts good. I just want to say that.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Toodles.
Do you think Trey listened to it?
No.
Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Dopey, the podcast about drugs, addiction, and dumb shit. And I'm Dave.
I'm Chris.
And we have not recorded in a long time.
It's a long ass time, and this is going to be the closest thing to a live broadcast that we've ever done.
So we're a day late and none of the Dopey Nation has cared.
They cared last week.
Yeah.
We were like 6 hours late.
Nobody said anything. What do you suppose that means?
Nobody cares anymore. But what are we going to do right now with this podcast? Because this is very recovery oriented, and we have people who are getting high and are listening, and we need to hit them with the dope.
Well, do you know what Louis C.K.'s solution was when I saw
I'm
him?
sorry to everybody who's like, you tune in for the debauchery. I mean,
What's
we're
the
preaching? We're preaching right now.
Listen.
Should we be preaching?
We're not preaching. We're talking about solutions to our problems. Dopey is not Dopey is just us talking into a microphone.
You know, and whatever comes, it comes.
Yeah.
And if it's no good, it's no good. The next one might be better.
Yeah.
We're a few minutes in. I can't even see how many minutes in.
I can.
Don't be paranoid.
Okay.
I love the story.
Story-
You're worried about me fucking... Chris, okay, we're setting up to do the episode. Chris is like, Dave, I need the space to be really organized. I have a chocolate bar in front of me, but it's in the wrapper. And Chris is like, listen, when you open up the chocolate, the crinkling is really destructive, so I'm going to undo the treat for you so you can be like a little cat. That's what he said. You can be like a little cat,
Yeah.
and here's your little treat.
Yeah.
And then we start going, and then he takes his can of Diet Coke and...
Yeah.
But I guess that sounds better than the annoying crinkling. Wow, you're feeling it.
What?
Chris is going through something, guys. He's tight. He's nervous. He's
I can feel it in my chest and my
he's all
shoulders.
tight. He's lost a lot of weight. He's always in the gym.
Don't reject me.
You're miserable. You look thin.
Thin's
I'm worried
good, though,
about
right?
you. No, you look good. I am worried about you because I think Chris.
I'm getting there, dude.
We'll say-
I've been doing a little resistance training, which I don't do.
Chris is
curling 45s again.
Chris is in a very lonely space.
They don't get the reference.
No, but
We're
you're
doing inside jokes now.
You're in a lonely space. You are. The point is that Chris is a wonderful guy. He's got a lot of good things going for him. But that's not my point.
Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for listening. And Toodles.
What's wrong with you? You look like a fucking psycho killer right now. What's wrong with
Oh,
you?
we got 2 more to record.
Don't say that. Good night. Stay strong, Dopey Nation. We'll speak to you soon.
Toodles.
You don't have to say Toodles every episode.
Here I lie in my hospital bed. Tell me, Sister Morphine, when are you coming round again? Oh, and I don't think I can wait that long. Oh, you see that I'm not that strong. The scream of the ambulance is sounding in my ears. Tell me, Sister Morphine, how long have I been lying here? What am I doing in this place? Why does the doctor have no face? Oh, I can crawl across the floor. Can't you see, Sister Morphine? I'm trying to score. Well, it just goes to show things are not what they seem.